Did you know that behavioral interviews help employers assess candidates' emotional intelligence, a critical skill for leadership and client-facing roles? Hi, this is Vadim from Online Training for Everyone, and in this video we will solve 3 questions to get you prepared for the behavioral interview and assessment test. The questions always change, and what you get might be different, but make sure to watch this short video until the end and attempt all 3 questions yourself, as this practice exposes you to a variety of questions you might get and also boosts your self-awareness, sharpens your mind, and keeps you energized and ready for challenges. Let's go ahead and get started. In this tricky question, you need to demonstrate your customer mindset. What motivates you to deliver excellent customer service even in challenging situations? Your choices for the answers are: Choice A, ensuring all tasks are completed quickly. Choice B, meeting company metrics and goals. Choice C, helping customers resolve their issues. And Choice D, building trust and creating positive experiences for every customer. Just like on real test, your goal is to understand the question and lock in your answer before timer is up. Once you're ready, we will reconnect on the other side and review the answer together. Let's go ahead and get started. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because the solution here is simple but not obvious, and we would need to make sure we understand incorrect choices first. But even before that, let's define our guiding principle for customer service mindset. Here it is: focusing on customer satisfaction and fostering long-term loyalty. Based on this, we can eliminate 3 choices, and here's why. Choice A, ensuring all tasks are completed quickly, focuses on efficiency over customer experience. Choice B, meeting company metrics and goals, prioritizes company performance without addressing the customer's needs. As well as Choice C, helping customers resolve their issues, a good start but lacks the emphasis on trust and building a lasting connection. Which leaves us with 1 choice, as well as important consideration why we selected it. The best customer service professionals are driven by creating trust and turning challenging situations into opportunities to strengthen relationships. Based on this, correct answer should reflect commitment to customer satisfaction and long-term loyalty, which sets top performance apart. And as you might have guessed, the correct answer here is Choice D, building trust and creating positive experiences for every customer. Are you ready for more? Try this question to see how you would do. How would you ensure positive experience for unhappy customers? You have 4 answer options to choose from. Choice A, offer a refund or replacement. Choice B, emphasize and provide a tailored solution. Choice C, listen and resolve quickly. And Choice D, follow company policies. After you've selected your final answer, post it in comments and I'll share my feedback. Enjoy solving this cool problem. Here's the amazingly cool question, which is easy to understand but very hard to address in the real life. What is your approach to rebuilding trust after a conflict or misunderstanding? Your choices for the answers are: Choice A, do not bring up the issue. Choice B, take responsibility and focus on resolving the situation. Choice C, highlight the other person's role in the conflict. And Choice D, wait for the other party to make the first move. Just like on the real test, your goal is to understand the question and lock in your answer before timer is up. Once you're ready, we'll reconnect on the other side and review it together. Let's go ahead and get started. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because the solution here is simple, but not obvious, and even harder to actually practice in real life. The key word in this question is rebuilding trust, and guiding principle to rebuild the trust is taking responsibility, addressing the issue openly, and committing to actions that restore confidence. So how are we going to select the right answer? Here are some considerations for you. The ideal response should demonstrate accountability, proactive effort, and open communication to repair relationships effectively. Let's look at the first incorrect answer. Choice A, move on without addressing the issue. It seems very easy, right? But avoidance leaves unresolved tensions and erodes trust. You have to understand why it is so hard to practice rebuilding the trust. Always remember that taking responsibility is very hard because it requires admitting mistakes, which can feel uncomfortable and exposes us to criticism. It also demands vulnerability and effort, making avoidance an easier but less effective choice. Let's look at two other incorrect choices. Highlight the other person's role in the conflict. Well, without pointing the fingers, this is what majority of people do. It actually shifts the blame and worsens the relationship. Choice D, wait for the other party to make the first move, is also incorrect. This choice actually lacks initiative and actually delays rebuilding the trust. As you might have guessed, the correct answer here is choice B. Take responsibility and focus on resolving the situation actually does rebuild the trust. Here's an amazingly cool question we frequently see on the test. A patient who is visibly anxious about the appointment and the potential diagnosis they may receive arrives to a busy clinic. As a professional, how would you handle this situation to ensure effective communication and support the patient's emotional well-being? You're presented with 4 possible choices. Choice A, immediately reassure the patient that there's nothing to worry about. Choice B, listen attentively to the patient's concerns. Choice C, direct them to sit in the waiting area without discussing their concerns. And last but not least, choice D, offer them informational brochure about their symptoms and potential conditions. As you can see, the situation here is pretty challenging and responses are not obvious, but I have full confidence that you can solve this question. Steady your mind, trust in your abilities, and let your determination guide you through. We are in this together. And with combined strengths and focus, we will navigate through this question successfully and come out stronger on the other side, as I will explain the answer momentarily. Time's up. Are you ready to show your answer? Even if you don't have the answer, remember this. Approach this question with the mindset that it is not just a test, but a chance for you to grow and learn. If you don't have the answer, or even if you selected the incorrect option now, you shouldn't get worried. Correct answers validate your knowledge, and incorrect ones teach you toughness and adaptability. Both qualities are equally valuable in your path to personal and professional development. Stay committed, stay curious, and let every answer, right or wrong, guide you in your ultimate success. The best way to guide us through the answer to this question is to remember the quote from Maya Angelou. She famously said, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." This quote reminds professionals of the lasting impact in their approach and how it can change patients' emotional well-being, emphasizing the importance of being kind and creating comforting interactions. With this in mind, let's look at the approach how to select the right answer. Let's start with the choice A. Immediately reassure the patient that there is nothing to worry about. You might consider this answer because alleviating patients' anxiety quickly is very crucial. Unfortunately, this choice is not correct. This approach can be dismissive and it undermines the patient's legitimate concerns, potentially damaging the trust. Let's look at choice C to see if it's a valid option. Direct them to sit in the waiting area without discussing their concerns. You might consider this answer because keeping appointments on time is important for clinic's efficiency. Unfortunately, this option is also not correct. And here's why. Ignoring the patient's anxiety by not engaging in conversation can exacerbate their stress and make them feel neglected. Let's look at choice D. Offer them informational brochures about their symptoms and potential conditions. You might consider this answer to educate them and potentially ease their concerns through better understanding of their situation. Unfortunately, this option is also not correct. Providing brochures alone can overwhelm and increase their anxiety without the personal interaction needed to address their specific fears. Which leads us to choice B. This option is recommended because by actively listening, professionals can gather essential information about the patient's concern and emotional state, allowing them to tailor their communication and support to address specific fears, thereby making the patient feel valued and reducing their stress. So the correct answer here is choice B. Listen attentively to patient's concerns. Are you ready for more? Try this question to see how you would do. After realizing you made a mistake that hurt someone's trust, what is your next step? Choice A. Ignore it and hope they will forget about it. Choice B. Take ownership of the mistake and outline steps to improve. Choice C. Defend your actions to avoid looking weak. And choice D. Internally shift blame in your mind to justify why other person is incorrect. After you've selected your final answer, post it in comments and I'll share my feedback. Enjoy solving this cool problem. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.